Hey, it's your boy CD coming to you with a quick Titan update. No need to delay, let's get to it. All right, huge shocker. Titans release Carlos Santos, place kicker. Not shocked at all. You can't miss 4 field goals, go 0 for 4, leave 12 points on the board, and we lose by 7 and keep your job. Your job is to make field goals. Let's not all pretend like we're shocked. He had to go. Okay, so on a lighter note, we waived David Quisenberry, offensive lineman. I think it's something that we just had to do. I don't know exactly the details on why we did that, but David Quisenberry is the cancer survivor who caught that touchdown, very inspirational touchdown against the Indianapolis Colts in Week 2. But he's now waived. So now that we're done with transactions, I did have a chance to listen to a few interviews today. One of the interviews was by Roger Saffold, another one by Delaney, Logan Ryan, and then the last one was pretty inspirational, I would say, at the tail end by Mike Vrabel, the head coach. But Roger Saffold's was different. New to the Titans, he brought up the past. Someone asked him, like, basically, how do you feel about our performance from the offensive line standpoint? We're getting up a lot of sacks. Doesn't look like we're gelling. What's going on? And he basically answered, well, the Titans historically have been inconsistent, so this shouldn't be a shocker. I'm shocked right now to hear you say that. It was crazy even to hear that come out of his mouth, but the reporter was right on it and basically said, hey, look, didn't we give you a ton of money to come over here so we're not inconsistent anymore? How about you do your part in that to make sure that we're no longer inconsistent? And he kind of backpedaled a little bit, gave some, team stuff and kind of walked off the mic with that. But it was a weird 4-minute conversation in which it almost felt like he wasn't taking complete responsibility and holding himself accountable. Even brought up his past performances with the Rams and how he only gave up 1 sack in the entire year, but he's given up now 4 sacks in the first 5 games. I don't know if that helps his case. Delaney Walker's interview, we all know Delaney Walker's huge team player, huge, 100% about the boys, and we love him for that. I got something off of him. You could tell in his eyes as he was speaking. When they asked him about how he feels about his limited role in the offense lately, and he responded, "I'm trying to be patient." And it was one of those, not, oh, I'm trying to be patient. It was like, I'm trying to be patient. And I'm almost out of gas and I'm starting to lose it. And I can feel that vibe off of him. This last game against the Bills, he had 3 targets. One of them went for 27 yards on the opening play. That got called back. The second one he caught he caught the one pass for 10 yards. This third one was a drop 3rd down conversion. So some of this frustration could be on him, feeling it in himself, but also you could definitely get the vibe that he is a little bit upset with the way the offensive game plan is kind of eliminating him. But I think just looking at the Bills game, no one got any catches. I think Corey had 2, AJ had 2. The only person who caught any balls was Humphreys, and I think it was for like 40 yards or maybe even less than that. So it wasn't many balls to go around, so he doesn't have to be too frustrated for now, but I can definitely get the vibe that he's starting to boil over a little bit. Logan Ryan's interview, different. Coming from the defensive standpoint, they asked him how he felt about the Titans' defensive performance with the Bills or against the Bills, and he said the defensive performance was good enough to win. We're not going to change. It's basically what he said. Hey, look, the defense that we're playing is not broken. There's some things that we can adjust and tighten up, but overall, there's nothing wrong with our defense performance. And it's the first time I've heard, because you hear Kevin Byard, he has his interviews as well, and they're always like, hey, yeah, we gotta do better. It's not the defense, it's not the offense's fault, it's our fault. We gotta do better. And Logan Ryan basically said, look, we gave up 14 points, and 90% of the league is gonna win when you give up 14 points. So we'll keep doing what we're doing. And I think he's got a point, because right now our defense is 9th in yardage allowed and 5th in scoring. So we're talking about a top 10 defense here. They're doing their job. We just need to do something on the offensive side, which is 27th in yards and 24th in scoring. So that might be the reason why we're having issues. Now, Vrabel's interview, totally different. He's the head coach. Smooth, cool, calm, collected the entire time. He's always that way. You never get that Denny Green moment off of him ever. Sometimes he'll make like a little smart comment to the reporters. I think most coaches do when they ask stupid questions, but they were pinging him pretty good today about Carlos Santos, about making decisions to kick the field goal or go for it on fourth down, maybe even punting the ball. Why did it take him so long to get rid of Adoree Jackson from punt return duties after he's been messing it for the past 2 years? And he's answering these questions with his heart, giving it out there. And I'm feeling for him because he's taking him on the chin. But the last question that they asked him was really almost hurtful. It was almost disrespectful from the reporter. He basically challenged his effort as a head coach, and if he's doing what he's supposed to be doing to make the team better and get out of this 2-3 hole and make the playoffs. And he gives a good 45-second response back to this reporter, letting him know that he's sacrificing a lot and doing a lot for this team. And basically, for him to even ask that question is crazy. But check it out. I've left the link down in the description. Go to the 20-minute, 13-second mark, and you should be able to hear it from there. Now, don't get me wrong, Mike Vrabel, I respect you, but this 2-3 record is not good. Here's the AFC standings, as you can see it right here. We're 11th. There's only 6 teams that go to the playoffs, and that's the division winner, obviously, and then the 2 wild cards that get to go. Right now, we are not in a wild card spot. We're not even close to making the playoffs. And I know that it's early, so I'm not scrambling by any means. But right now, looking at the AFC, it doesn't look too good for us. I think that's something we probably need to really focus on the division. And here it comes right here. The division standings, still 2-3, obviously, but we're only a game back. The problem is we're at the very bottom, as you can see, and it's not because it's alphabetical order. It's because we're 0-2 in the division. Those 2 games that we've had, we looked horrible, absolutely horrible, but we got to come back and do something. But I don't want to harp on it anymore. Week 5 is over. It's completely done now. The Bills game is over. Let's turn the page. And here it is. Week 6, Tennessee Titans at Denver Broncos. They're in a similar situation as us. They need to win. They're at home. We have to go in there, handle business, and we will. I feel it. We can't lose 3 in a row, right? We can't lose 3 in a row. The Titans go in. We play kickoff at 4:25 Eastern, 3:25 Central, 13 October. Coming to a TV near you. We got to do it, all right? But before you go, if you like the video, click the like button, subscribe, even hit that bell, get yourself some notifications next time I upload. And I'll leave you with one question. Why tighten up tomorrow when you could tighten up today?